Hey there, everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays 9 Kings. You know, for the last several episodes, we were playing with towers, but not everyone plays well with towers, of course. Either because they don't have good towers, King of Blood, freaking mangler, or because they don't really have any, like the King of Nomads. But today I want to try something a little different. I want to play with the units that I don't usually play. So today we're going to do a lot of raptors, I think. Obviously, we're supposed to pair up with others, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Raptors deal more damage. Oh, but swords and aggressive defensive are so good, though. Maybe we don't need leader. I don't know, 10% extra damage doesn't seem that great, though. You know? Now, maybe we're good with just keep this. Let's try King of Nomads. Let's see if we can get some dinosaur rampages going on. A King of Blood, ugh. Gross, I hate it. You know what? I'm gonna just straight up quick restart. Either give me a raptor or don't give me the King of Blood as an enemy. Okay, you didn't give me the King of Blood. Although King of Stone is also really bad. For different reasons. Okay, I'll take the dragons then. And we'll throw down the mob. I'm gonna put the mob here. Okay, because I'm gonna put units next to the mob. Please understand. I'll take the vault. Give me more money. Give me money so I can make some, yeah, just put them right here. Let's see, I am fighting the King of Stone and the King of Greed, so I do have ways of getting rid of units. Try and think these through. The quarry is functionally useless to us. Illuminism. Get all them free level ups. I do want to put raptors right here if I can. All right. It is time for a rebellion. Actually, that corner spot also, right? Put the vault here. Get a free level up on that vault while we can. Oh, that 66 damage from them dragons. We could get very strong dragons out of this. It's possible. There they are. All right. Rawr. Yeah, charge them. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I just need a farm or something. Let's see. Let's get the warlord card. Let's get them leveled up. New troops have double stats. A little late for that one. What else you got? Nothing good. Smithy is good. I like Smithy. I like Smithy a little too much. All right. We should be fine. We should be fine. We are up against a rebellion, which is good for us. We can get swords or shields and give them to the raptors. Ah, you gave me both. Let's start with swords. Woo, boy. Yeah. Come get your business, boys. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't say how many raptors I have left because they're all being ridden. I don't know if I actually maybe. No, I don't need anything here. No, I want magic. Ugh. You gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to me. I'm not buying a mob card. Get out of my house. All right. I do this a lot. The game makes me mad, so I just ignore all the rules and get self-destructive. I don't even care anymore. I know I do this. I hate the King of Stone as well. Just throwing that out there. Okay. There, now they do 36 damage. Get them. Get them, lads. You did not get them. They have failed to be begotten. Alright, I do need other things than swords, though. King of Time's going to destroy us, but we could get adrenaline out of it. Make the warlord strong. That could help, theoretically. Right. Well, at least the stats up is probably helping. Does the stats up scale with the warlord's strength? I actually don't know if this is the case. I do know that adrenaline is nice, though. So, does adrenaline work on the arrow? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm strongly of the opinion right now that it does not. Be cool if it did. All right, let's say I don't even care about who my enemies are. All I care about is getting a starting. Why is it always the mob? Just give me the raptor. There you go. It gave it to me as the extra troop. I hate this game. I hate it so much I put the wrong troop down first. You know, I'm just restarting again. Really? The warlord card? You couldn't even give me anything interesting? At least executioner is somewhat interesting. All right, I'll take it. Actually, an executioner with swords would be hella strong. Got 2 shields cards, huh? All right. Actually, I should give shields to the mob and then swords to the executioners. So the mobs stay up and they get all blocky, and the executioners will get all shooty. And then in theory, everything's fine. Of course, it's King of Blood again. And we didn't get our raptors. But at this point, I'm tempted to just not care anymore. Just play the game. All right? The game's gonna throw you stupid rules, you just play by them. It's not really rules, it's just it's them RNG. The game's never gonna beat them allegations, and sometimes it doesn't try as hard. Anyway. See if we can get Smithy again. That's really the only thing that matters, because I think Smithy is what makes the King of Nomads interesting. Oh my god, give me swords, you... Okay, I'll take the raptor. Settlement could be interesting, but it's implemented in such a way that it's not. Because by the time you get the doctrine, you've already placed down half your plots. So, who cares if the remaining ones get double stats? I don't anymore. Not at that point. Alright, do want to make our warlord a little stronger, though. Alright, here's the rebellion. This is good. This means it's swords and shields time. And I think we might actually win on year 6 this time around. Oh my goodness, we actually won. I can't believe it. I thought that was illegal. Swords. And more swords. Yes. Yes, that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. I want executioners to do 33 damage. That is exactly what I want. Thank you. All right. This is not what we planned for, but this is what we're getting. Whether we like it or not. I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, the executioners are plenty fine troops. I do need more help at some point, so it's a good thing we got a Nomads Rebellion going on. I either need to level up the mob, or I need to give them shields. So, of course, you give me both options. Video games, man. Not even once. Nature. Clone is fine. Okay, more mob. Okay, they have 50 health now. Those thieves are bad news for us, I do believe. This Dragon's Den is so useless. That Dragon's Den is so useless. On lower difficulties, you can kind of make it work. But, well, there goes my back line. But on higher difficulties, the Dragon's Den is just absolute trash. Because it doesn't scale fast enough to be good. Dude, this boar will not die. Nothing will die. Everything just lives. I hate it. Why are you living? Stop doing that. I need more damage. Okay, we got an extra raptor card. Oh boy! I mean, that gives us more mob as well, which gives us more health. Ah, crap, it's King of Blood. There's too many units, probably. Yeah, it's too many units. Alright, well, I'm telling you, King of Nature was the worst king until the King of Nomads came along and said, yeah, you want a pet? Just so bad. Because the King of Nomads isn't built... I feel like the King of Nomads is built for a different game than all the other kings are. Because, you know, towers for one. But also a base that doesn't actually stop attacking at any point. That's a big, kind of a big difference. All right. The strategy of getting rid of plots is completely different. Procreate could actually work here, so I get more elves and I get more mob. So that kind of works. Yeah, the King of Nomads are just... they're different, and I feel like the developers haven't yet gone with a strategy that actually works with their differences. If that makes sense. Like, the game has moved on beyond them. Like, yeah, they're interesting and cool. Yeah, it's just trash. I'm just gonna restart now. You know, it's like, okay, we've made this cool new king that works differently than all the others. Now we're gonna continue to tailor towards towers being strong and scaling effects based off of plots that infinitely scale you. None of which the King of Nomads have. Because they really don't. They don't even have anything that infinitely scales either in their deck. Let's see this king. Look at this. Look at this deck. The camp doesn't scale because it requires empty plots to be placed down. Dragon's Den doesn't scale without destroying plot. None of this scales by itself compared to the blacksmith, which will scale you infinitely. It's just the game. This game is not created for this king, or vice versa. This king is not created for this game. And it's actually kind of sad when you think about it. Yeah. Any strategy that would allow the King of Nomads to get to year 100 on anything, maybe peasant difficulty, they could do it. But on any like king difficulty, would require you to strongly lean on other kings more than anyone else. You know, like for the King of Nature, you could make it by just relying on leveling up the tree ant and then getting gunpowder a couple of times. Would make a huge difference. I don't even know what I want anymore. I'm more talking at this point than I am playing. I'm kind of just complaining about the King of Nomads at this point because they are the worst king. I think it's practically, I don't want to say undebatable. Like you could do a dragon run. You could make that work. It's not like you couldn't make some of this stuff happen. In fact, once this run fails, maybe I'll just switch to a dragon run. That one could at least be entertaining in a different way. Maybe. You gotta make the dragon run work first, but it could work. The problem with the dragon run is they only hit once, which could work up to a certain point. It's all trash anyway. I should have used swords earlier. Like I said, I'm not even really paying attention to the game at this point. All right, quick restart. Let's swap the dragons. Okay. And then you'll give me dragons. Let's swap the dragons, but also give me dragons. Give me starting dragons. You used to love giving me starting dragons, although Executioner and Sword could have been a good run too. I probably should have kept that. That would have been really good. My bad. Oh my god. Now it just wants to give me camp. Thank you. Put him in the middle. mean, the rest of this is hot frickin' garbage, but thank you for finally giving me dragons. Jeez, yeah, go ahead and level it up. Okay. Oh boy. I mean, it did the most damage already. We barely started, and the dragons are doing the most damage. Come on. Fine, I'll take this. I wanted offering, because I'm ready for that already. Actually, the King of Magic is a really good one to have because of offering. I know I should have waited for the Doctrine first, but I was impatient. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. A little spicy on this one, but we're fine. Okay. Steel coat would make a huge difference. So would the blacksmith, though. Steel coat wouldn't make enough of a difference. Not early on. I know I need to put more troops down, and I'm going to pay for it right now. Because the dragons just don't scale fast enough. Give me raptors. Give me cryo flame. Cryo flame. Give me cryo flame. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Woo! Like how they spit blue fire is just one of the notable things about their stats, even though it means nothing to us. Like, who cares if they spit blue fire? If it doesn't make a functional difference in the game, who actually cares? Migration could work, but it would make the dragon stronger. That's the thing. Problem is, we don't have enough time to scale. It is a bit of a problem. Because, like, we're on year 6, and the dragon does nothing to them. And nobody else can do anything to them. Let's see. Wizards and mob. That's kind of interesting. Okay. I like the number of troops I get out of this. King of nothing. Alright. That alone is probably going to get us, like, at least year 6. With no deaths or anything. Alright, well. Now the strategy's out the window because we're actually being given a pretty decent run right now. What do we get from that plot? Double damage? Actually, that's really good. Like, they are delivering a pretty darn decent run to us right now. And all I have to do is not screw it up. Yeah, they get more damage when you do that, so yeah. Okay. I don't know. Oh, come on. You're gonna just give me all of this stuff? It's the better move. It's the better move. I can't help it. It is actually the better move. Now all I need is for the mob to stay there long enough for the wizards to scale up their speed, and we win. Which means I'm going to need to give them shields at some point. But I mean... Oh my god, this is going to work. It's wizards and mobs. Our winning strat has nothing to do with anything. More swords. Well, okay. This is the life we live now. We made it to year 6. I was right about that. I do need to level up the warlords and the mobs at some point. Like I said, I need to give mobs more health. Alright, well, if they take out the orbiters, which they are set to, oh my goodness, it's actually phenomenal. It's actually phenomenal. No, those are garbage. King of Nature's fine. Clone's always good. Let's level up the warlords at some point. Oh, that's right. The warlords can also get farmed on. I should migrate them. I need to move them somewhere else. Okay, thankfully the wizards were able to scale up just in time here. Good stuff. Okay, well, now there's a chance that everyone gets troops, so that works, kind of. Yeah, we're fine. Could really use shields right now, although I wouldn't turn down swords. Shields. Yay! The dragons have double damage for all that effort I'm putting onto them. Okay, now we should have some staying power. These stats up are doing a lot for us too, probably. I assume so. Yeah, we got through the paladins and we still had a mob left, so we're good. That's huge. Yeah, get this farm leveled up. Yeah, and it all went to the wizards and mob. That's great. Ah, no, our backline! Thankfully, these mushroom dudes go down really easily, but... that might be end. Alright. Whoa, wait, no, the mob might do it. We had them outnumbered. They're still outnumbered. Oh, they did it. Nicely done, mob. Take the clone card. I like the idea of long-termism. I have zero faith it'll actually work out for us. Give me feast. Everyone living longer will be great. Clone the wizards. Yeah, get them max level. Okay, they're at 96 damage and 52 health. They're healthy. I think I got what I need. But again, almost half of my kingdom is no, actually, well, most of the kingdom on... No, that's right, almost half, yeah. The wizards are not us. They're blue. The units are blue, but the buildings aren't. I don't like it. It sends mixed messages. The message it sends is that we have, different colored woad to paint our warriors, but we don't have, like, actual paint to paint our buildings. What's up with that? Wow, we mogged the King of Nature that time. All right, cool. Hi, how we doing? Yeah, let's put something. Let's see if we can get something else next to the mob. Let's see. Mob could level up. The warlords could always level. The wizards cannot. Let's give the wizards more strength before I forget. Okay. They got 100 damage each. They need a few more stacks of adrenaline. But they're getting there, man. Look at them go. My mighty lads. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. These mob have 100 health, but they only do 50 damage, or 5 damage. I wish they did 50. Someday they might do 50 damage, but right now their entire job is to tank. This might actually get us to year 33. But please do not get it twisted. The first time we end up fighting the Jack of Chaos, we are flattened. We are, like, absolutely smoked. Move. Okay, that is a stats boost for the dragons. Not that it means... I mean, they come out with 2,000 damage, which is fine. It's hard to complain. Damage is damage, right? Alright. Good, good, good. You know what I want. Yeah, that's what I... Ooh, balance, though. Dude! Yeah, 1,700% damage. Alright. That works too. Well, those are numbers. Those are indeed numbers. Nah. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna get 30 health for my mob. Yeah, I think we're good to get to year 33 now. I mean, obviously with more scaling and stuff as we keep going. Slowly scaling as we can do. And you know what, speaking of scaling? You know what the most important card I got and have been using in this has been so far? It has not been the wizards. It has been their adrenaline. Because that scales infinitely. So does the farm. This game is all about scaling. And the King of Nomads is not about scaling. That's what I mean by they're fundamentally not created for this game. It's fine though. We'll make your garbage work. That's right. It's my garbage now. Smithy again. Let's clone and strengthen the dragon. Really more of a might as well than anything else, but could use some migrations at this point, but it is what it is. They take out my back line. Not that the mob cares. You know, the mob's just gonna do what the mob do. Get the most damage this round. Take poison vial. Steel coat on the mob. It's a good one. Quite the good one. One free round of damage. See now, this time around, I expect the wizards to be the ones to do the most damage. And yes, they are. Very cool, very cool. I guess the King of Nature, yes, clone can work. Procreate would have been pretty good too, but everything else is like, whatever. And then the warlords immediately took all the farm. How very warlord of you. Just take all the crops as soon as you get the chance. Apropos, I guess. Alright, King of Nada. Down you go. There we go. Got that leveled up all the way. I'm sure the dragon's happy. 6,900 damage, which would be nice in any other circumstance. On the bright side, we haven't died yet. Somehow. Well, we know how. It's because we're not relying on the King of Nomads cards anymore. Even Smithy, I believe, is functionally doing nothing at this point. Camp could be good. I don't want any of this. Give me swords. Just give me something I want. Alright. Swords should go to the wizards. So they will. 36 damage! Goodness gracious. Please scale faster. Our nomads or our mobs are dying. That was a little concerning. For a hot minute or two. No. Maybe. I don't know. Balance on. I guess I could make the wizards tankier. Yeah, sure. Cool. Now everyone's nice and tanky-ish. With the enemies doing double-digit damage. Yeah, we definitely need more. Alright. Well, there goes our mob. And the wizards are falling... Well, they were falling relatively quickly. They stopped after a while. Thankfully. Okay, move you guys again. Good. You like moving back and forth there, don't you? Well, now the dragon did 15,000 damage, which is a healthy amount for us. Warlords are definitely the lowest damage dealers, but I'm trying not to focus on them too much. Oddly enough, I did have a comment, someone say you should focus on the warlords more. I swear I had like 2 or 3 runs with the King of Nomads where I just focused on the warlords because I was like in awe of how strong the warlords seem to be. I don't think I'm making that up, but I might be. Let's just get more mob directly. Yeah. Like oh no, the orbiters. The orbiters. Oh god, the orbiters. They're too much. All right, we can't beat the King of Time right now. Not until we get more swords or shields. There's swords. Frost now deals 1. No. I want to re-roll to see if I can get Smithy again, and I did, but I was like, maybe I should just get, I want 93 extra damage for my wizards. That's what I want. Although I could have put it on the dragon too, that would have been fun. Problem is I need to get through these paladins. And that's easier said than done when you can only attack once. Alright, nicely done. I guess the wild card. Keep leveling up the warlords a little bit at a time. Why did I forgot. I should have re-rolled. We're dead. Oh, we are dead. We are very dead. Yes, we are so dead. I can't beat the King of Time. If the final boss is the King of Time, we're done. It's over. That's it. All she wrote. Can't win. Give me magic, you dorks. Oh my god. Never beaten the allegations. This game is just RNG. There is no actual gameplay here. It's basically just a slot machine with cards. All right. Get him. Wipe the floor. We can take on anyone but the King of Time. That's truly what it looks like at this point. So, of course, the final boss is going to be King of Time. Alright. We should be able to beat a Nomads Rebellion. I'm not saying it'll be easy. I'm saying we should be able to. We're losing wizards pretty fast. King of Nomads also requires more micromanaging because I really should be off of auto mode, and I know that, but I won't. And we're fucked. Well, it was nice playing the game. Had a good time. At least they do 657 damage. That was fun until the orbiters showed up. I say showed up, but we were actually fighting the orbiters since the beginning. They were here the whole time. Come on, scale that attack speed. The mob are not dead yet. The champion's dead. Oh my god, we're gonna win. Oh my god, it turns out having 900 damage actually helps. I did not know this. I was convinced that you could make it to year 100 with just like 6 damage. But apparently I've learned today. What the? Okay. Now what? We'll get our own orbiters. Yeah. I'm gonna sacrifice the hell out of them later. Yeah. Who would have thought having 600 damage would actually help? I guess I learned my lesson. At this point, I just need swords and shields. I need no other item. I definitely don't need you guys. Ugh, gross. King of Progress actually could give us overhaul, I guess. But still kind of gross. They get over double damage every time. Well, 64% actually, but it brought it to 1077. They had 600. I'm very confused. Why did we lose that time then? I'm even more confused. What is it with the champion fight that wonks up all the stats? there is something weird with the champion fight. And I felt that for a while, but I think that was the biggest, most conclusive evidence of it. It's not just that it goes by a slower speed, because it always does with the champion fight, but everything gets weaker, which helped out our side because I made the wizards far stronger, but they were also still scaling with adrenaline. Again, scaling, something the King of Nomads does not do by himself. Oh boy, but we made it past year 33, so I guess it was mission accomplished. Yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode of 9 Kings. I don't know what to tell you. This king is the worst. Like, easily the worst king in the entire game. Worse than Blood for sure. Because the King of Blood scales actually with the Demon's Altars. And it can scale very hard. Not enough to get you to the top tier, because you don't get enough demons for that. But it can scale very hard. Thanks again for watching this episode of 9 Kings. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Till then, see you in the next video. Everybody else. Yo.